Hey guys, I want to show you my favorite chart. Um, I first saw this on a YouTube video. I want to say Charlie Munger and Buffett. It was one of those videos, but I couldn't find that video. But this was an article um, that uses the exact same um, thing, and it doesn't even say the person's name who wrote it, so I was going to give them credit. But anyway, the for Charlie Munger, who was Warren Buffett's right hand man, when he was younger, his goal was to get to $100,000. Why $100,000? Well, $100,000 is the point that the compound interest starts to take off. At lower levels, it doesn't take off significantly, but so all right. Let's say you can save $1,000 a month. So if you can save $1,000 a month, you can save $10,000 a year. So at say you're getting 7%, saying you use that $100,000. No, I'm sorry. You're investing $10,000 a year. How long will it take you to get your first $100,000? All right, assuming that you're buying stocks and financial assets, and you're getting a 7% return on your money. So maybe you could get there just by buying the S&P 500 at today's prices. Maybe not. I don't know. But last year, the market was down 30%. So, but the beauty is that you still are getting a little bit of a return from the S&P as far as dividends go. Not much. It might be 1.6% or something like that. So you're getting something at least in dividends. So anyway, year one you invest $10,000. Year two you invest another $10,000. Now you get $21,400. Year three you invest another $10,000. It goes up to $33,000. Year four, $46,000. Year five, $60,000. Year six, $75,000. Year seven, $90,000. And or somewhere between 7.84 years, you will hit the $100,000 mark. Now, if you continue to invest $10,000 a year at 7%, you will be able to get your next $100,000 in only 5 years. And so here's the graph for that. So year 9 will be 126, year 10 be 146, year 11 167, year 12 189, and year before year 13 you'll reach the 200,000 mark. And this is a thing showing the first 500K. So the first 100,000 took you almost 8 years. The second took you 5. The third took you less than 4. The next one took you a little over 3, and the next one took you 2.5. So you can see the compound interest is starting to pick up. And this right here is my favorite chart. This is the best chart I've ever seen. And number of years to save each additional 100,000 by saving 10,000 annually. And this has various degrees of interest. So, let's say, let's give an example of a stock I own that only pays 3%. Well, one of those is one called Land, LAND. It's actually a monthly payer. So actually, a monthly payer, because instead of getting paid 4 times a year, you're getting paid 12 times a year. It actually speeds up the compound interest. So something that's actually 3% is really 4%, because of that. Because you're invested in January, you're invested in February, March, April, May, etc. So at 3%, it takes you 8.88 years. At 4%, and then if you were getting 9%, 7.5 years. And I like to look at the ones on this side because this is where and I would love to see the ones that even take this out further to 10, 20, 15, 20%. But look, it takes you almost 8 years for your first 100,000, but your second 100,000 is only 4.5, then a little over 3, more than 2, 1.25, 1.5, 1.35, 1.2, 1.09, 1, and then all the way down here is like half a year. If you have $1.9 million and you're saving 10,000 a year, you're going to get another 100,000 in half a year. So this is how you grow wealth. When it takes a long time. A lot of pain the first couple of years. You hardly see anything moving, and then now you see almost an exponential. If anyone knows what an exponential graph looks like, the exponential graph eventually will almost go straight up. And like I said, this was from a Charlie Munger quote. He said the first 100K is a bitch, but once you cross that threshold, you're saying begin to do the heavy lifting for you. And one of the reasons why one of the dividend stocks that I focused in is an oil trust. That's exactly how Charlie Munger made his money. Except he actually borrowed money to do this. He actually borrowed money. Let's say he borrowed money at 5%, and he's getting 10 or 15%. Well, he's making money off of that loan because he's getting, but it's risky. And people that, as Warren Buffett will say, he does not like leverage at all, because if you don't lose leverage, you can't go broke. But if you use leverage and you're wrong, you can go broke very quickly. Thank you for watching.